Got some of this crappie juice, folks. Never fished this spot before. We're about to see if we can catch something. Like I said, never fished here before. I don't know if I'm gonna catch anything. I have over 100 toughies, shiners, and I think a bluegill. But I'm gonna lace the toughies, the minnows, with some of this stuff right here. It's been working pretty good. Let's see what we can do. Spare the moment live. I wasn't gonna go live, but I had to let y'all see this spot. Whoa. Look at this. Ooh, a little water got on my mouth. Shout out to Talking Tackle. Check it out. I got this bait. It's a lot of them too, y'all. That's just one scoop. There's lots of them in there. What's going on, Fishing Fallin? Sherry, Martin G, Mookville. These guys are ready to get fish with. Let's fish with them. Oh. These rocks to cross you up. They'll cross you over, y'all. They'll make you fall with 14 inches. Those jigs circle 14 inches. I'm fishing that bobber I just threw out with a toughie. I threw it about 15 yards. I'm fishing it about 3 feet down. I'm going to do another one. I say about 8 feet down. I don't know how deep this water is, but I'll show y'all the surrounding area in a minute once I uh-oh, looks like I got a little bobber hit. Hold up. Put that right there. Hold on, y'all. You know how your bobber goes down? There's ripples all around your bobber. I just seen that. All right. Like I said, I'm 3 feet down, 15 feet out, 20 feet out. My next pole, let me put it more straighter on off this tree. My next pole, I'm gonna put like 8 feet down. And my nose is running. It's really windy. It's really windy, y'all. Like, I've been trying to find spots on the river, and I'm telling you, it'll blow you away. We got Mookville, Fishing Fallin, Sherry 88, 85, Martin G. We got Martin G. We got Real Life 423 in the building. We got the Fishing Fallin. We got Duke. Who else is here? Let's see. Uh-oh. Hold on. So let me get this bait out here real quick, y'all. I'm about to go 8 feet deep. My plans is to, there's a very deep creek channel back here. And if you're local, you probably know where I'm at. Give you a 180. Yeah, I found this spot. on Google Maps. I'm trying to catch some bait. I have one bluegill in here. I may put him on whole or cut him in half and throw him out over this way and put him behind this tree stump right here and put my drag on real quick just to see if there's some catfish lurking back here. What I'm doing, y'all, I'm sliding my bobber stop up. See my bobber stop? Slide my bobber stop up. I'm gonna try to get it to about 8 feet. Let's see. Tuffy's touching the ground. I need to go up about 2 more feet. Throw this Tuffy a little deep. The waters are low everywhere. Backwaters. The main river channel is low. All right, throwing him out. This guy's alive. Got one little bluegill I caught. Hey, bluegill's been hard to catch too. What's going on, Landon Bridgman? Losing it fishing. What's going on, losing it? I didn't even bring... Actually, I did. Hold up. I'm about to say I didn't bring anything to cut my fish with. Trying to keep my eyes open because it wasn't bear poop that I seen. It looked like bear poop. It's like a big old mountain of it. It looked like some bear poop, y'all. And there's woods all behind me, so. Richard, what's going on, Richard? You cut this fish right here. Give him a little haircut. There we go. I'm gonna fish with this guy right here. Put him on my best rod and reel. There we go. Woo! Sticky a little bit. Perfect. Alright. 12-aught hook. I'm gonna fish with it just like this, y'all. Grounded. Oh, you just shaved those cabinets and shut up. Danny went fishing. Don't you raise your head up from those cabinets either. Keep working. I'm gonna take this one this way. I'm gonna walk down this way and cast it. Try not to let my phone fall. Come on now. Work with me now. There we go. I'm gonna walk down here and cast it and bring my line back to this tree. Woo. I gotta do some MacGyver stuff. Climb over this tree, y'all. Don't laugh. I think my bait flew off. What was that? I didn't see any bait. I'm throwing with too much power, folks. Yep. Man, I think I threw my bait about about 70 feet in the air. I heard it hit the woods, hit the bushes. All right, we got one more piece. We are trying to catch bluegill or something for bait. All right, this better not come off, y'all. Got the strength of 10 midgets. Let's try this again. Try it again. All right, the bait stayed on. The bait is still on. I seen it. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Over the log. All right, we're back. We're cooking with lard. We're cooking with lard. Let's put this about right here. What is it? Double tap. Double tap screen. All right, here we go. Cool. This is a perfect spot. Dude. Something almost pulled my pole in the water. Hold up. Let me go back out. Did y'all see that? My pole almost went in the water. I'm gonna put it right here by the bucket. All right, we're gonna try this again. I see my line get tight and my pole started dragging towards the water. I reeled it in really fast. I felt the pressure, but the fish let it go. The fish let it go. So he must have short bit. No, they do that short bite the back of the minnow. All right, let's see. Let me tighten this line up. Now let's tighten the line up. There we go. Got the clicker on. The clicker's on. Check it out. Clicker's on, folks. Turn it up. You'll be able to hear that clicker. Put that back right there. Move it. There we go. Clicker is in effect. The clicker is in effect. Hey, sometimes it's hard to even catch a bluegill. Sounds crazy, huh? It be like that sometimes, y'all. It be like that. Get back to this tree. There we go. I'll leave it like, hold on, you can't see the pole. There we go. I'll leave it just like that for now. You work on these bluegill if there's any here. New spot. And once the fish start smelling the bait, they'll start coming in. Come on, catfish rod. All right. I can see my bobbers. I can see my bobbers. Make sure y'all on the swivel. Y'all on the swivel. Get that panoramic. I didn't bring no backpack. I had to walk through the woods down this embankment, so I was just gonna bring a bucket and the toughies just to see if anything's biting here. Yeah, I got about 120 toughies. Like I said, fishing just an open wide spot. Now this tree has fallen into the water, y'all. I can see it going into the water probably 20 feet. And it's still connected. It's like a drop off right here. So I threw my bobbers kind of out here, out in this zone right here. Right over there. I'm gonna play around out there for a little bit. I got one 3 feet, one 8 feet. Put it about like that. Bandit, yeah, bring my dog, man. You had my dog too long, Danny. No, he might get in the way. Go ahead, leave him. I'm gonna fish this tree in a minute. I'm just trying to see. I seen some fish out there busting up, like as I was sitting on top of the hill, and they were out about in that zone. Maybe some white bass or yellow bass. I don't know what it was, but it was pretty aggressive. So, yeah, you know how it goes, folks. You know how it goes. Let me play around this tree right here. I'm gonna throw right along this tree. I'm gonna go maybe 2 feet down, and then I'm gonna go 3 feet, 4 feet, 5 feet, until I see my bobber lay sideways. You know, when your bobber's laying sideways, that means your split shots are on the bottom. You know, you're touching the bottom. You know, when it's standing up, you're not on the bottom. So I'm gonna just keep on giving it. Oh, I'm getting a bite. Hold up. Come on. At least I'm getting a little bite. Oh. Oh. Hold up. Come on back, baby. Boy, my bobber disappeared. It popped back up, though. They probably got me. Hold on, y'all. Come on. Come on. I'm going to bring it in real quick. Yep, we got fish in here. You know. Oh, he's still on there, though. Let's see. All right. I'm about to put some sauce on him real quick. This toughie said he wanted some cologne. So I'm going to give him some cologne. Some crappie cologne. There we go. What the heck is that? Hey, man. There's a hole behind me, and there's dirt pushing out of the hole. I know y'all can hear that hitting the leaves. I don't know what that is, but it better stay in this house. Some kind of, maybe it's a chipmunk or something. I don't know. Better stay where you at. All right, we got some crappie sauce on there, folks. I don't know if there's any crappie in here. I don't know. I'm just trying to catch a fish. Put that like that. It'll come back whatever it is. It'll come back. This one is. Let's get it. Ooh, I got a good cast on that one, folks. Real good cast. I'm gonna leave this one in my hand. I'm gonna leave it in my hand. Gotta make sure I got that right angle. You got these chest mounts, always preset your angle. And make sure your lens is clean. Number one. You got the angle and your lens is clean. Now I got my Tuffy. I'm fishing it 8 to 6 feet below surface. So I may be below the fish. So I'm gonna go 3 feet now. I'm gonna reel it in and go 3 feet. Maybe they'll see it. What's going on, Fat Cat? Seth in the building. What's going on, y'all? I don't know how well the sound is on here, but keep listening. There's like tons of leaves. There's something in these bushes. There's no bushes. I'm just gonna show you. Let me show you. There's a fallen tree. Now, up in here, it's hollow. Something lives up in there. All the dirt was falling down. You can see it just pushing out. It's some kind of animal. See? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? I don't know what that is. It better not be a snake. I know that. It better not. Bigfoot. Hey, man. It's right here. And the leaves are like right here. So the dirt, they're digging up under there. I don't know what it is. It might be a possum, raccoon, skunk. Please, Lord, don't let it be a skunk. If it is, guess what? You already know what's up. I'm out. I'm leaving everything. And if it stank, I'm throwing it in the river. If it stank, I'm throwing it. Hey, it better not be a skunk. I'd rather for it to be a possum or a raccoon than a skunk any day. If I see that skunk, I'm running. Straight up. Pit bull running. All right, here's my bait, but my bobber stop is right here. My bobber stop's right here, so let me push it all the way up. There we go. Let's put this guy where the fish has to look up and come up and grab it. Let me see how far down I am. All right, my bobber stop is at the tip of my rod. It's at the tip of my rod, if you can see that. 3 feet. Let's go a little bit more shallow than that. Let's see. Let me tighten up this bobber stop first off. There we go. Now let's see if we get a different hit, a different reaction. Ooh, that was a good cast. I like that light line, y'all. Sweet cast. Sit right there. Boy. What's going on? Perry, De Beer. What's going on? Looking at my bobber. Looking at the bobber, folks. Got a catfish rod in with the back piece of a bluegill, and I got two toughies, one 3 feet below surface and one 8 feet. Hey, I don't mind to pop some fireworks if you know what I mean. If something runs up out of here, if something come out this little fallen tree, y'all just cover y'all ears up. Boy, do y'all hear that? Hey, keep listening, y'all. I'm finna walk. Hey, Marines and Army Mob, welcome in. How you doing? Daniel, what's going on, Daniel? Daniel Benedict. All right, I'm gonna walk away, y'all. Y'all listen for the leaves. Listen closer. You'll hear something running in the leaves right here. Some kind of animal. Right off the end of this tree. This tree is like maybe 20 foot into the water, fallen tree. I'm fishing this tree, y'all. I'm right above it, like 2.5 feet. I think I threw it off. Hold up. Yep. I threw my guy off. 1 second, folks. Now, I beefed up the bait a little bit. Let me get this guy on the hook. I beefed up the bait. Hold on. It's wiggling. We hook him shallow in the back. Nope. I'm going to put him straight through the lip. He's a little bigger, y'all. Look at that. That is a shiner. What, threadfin shad? Something. I don't know. It's a fish. I have like 24 of these, so I haven't fished with them yet. I'm about to throw them out. Let's see what happens. Bigger bait. Maybe a hungry bass to come through and get them. Set this drag. Not too easy. There we go. Don't want to set the drag too easy. All right, I'm about to do a little experiment, y'all. Now this bobber stop is about 6 feet. I'm literally, hold on, I'm about to go like 20 feet and see if my bobber lays sideways. If it lays sideways, that bait is on the bottom. I'm about to go real deep. Now we got a shiner. I don't know if you can see that. It's right there. Look right here, tip of my finger. It's like right in that area. I don't know if you can see that. I have a shiner, like a 3-inch shiner. We're about to find out. But I am going really deep, y'all. So this is my bobber stop. Here's my reel. Here's the bobber stop. I have a 7.6 pole, 7.6, 7 foot, 6 inches. You can see how much line I have. That thing's gonna go pretty deep. Is he alive? Yep, he's still wiggling. Let's go. Turn it about like that. Let's see if this bobber turns sideways. Nope. I'm like 20 feet deep, and the bobber is standing straight up. I'm gonna let those sit right there. Let those guys sit right there and relax. Not gonna touch them. Just let them sit there. Let's see what happens. Diamond Tierra, what's going on, Diamond? Welcome in. Junior Buds is in the building, y'all. Chaos Goat is in the building. The Pit Bull. I was telling Quick Catch and Release early this morning. We talked for about 2 hours, and talking about some things. You'll see coming soon. You'll see, like real soon. Probably next week or next week after that. I was like, I'm not going to do a live for a very long time. He was like, why? And I was like, I need a break. I wanted to shoot more long form videos, for my channel, because I've been doing lives a lot and doing a lot of shorts. And I believe it hurts your long form videos. You don't get a lot of views and stuff like that. So I was like, I'm about to go live. I can't do it. So here I am, folks. I'm live. I'm live. I was fishing this morning without my live. I got some content on here. But my other channel. Oh, speaking of my other channel, 1 second. Let me post my other channel. My bad. This other channel is only going to have short form shorts and live streams and maybe posts. No videos. I'm going to post my video. I mean my channel on here. Hopefully that bobber disappears. I'm looking, y'all. I'm looking. Hold up. Come on, Bobber. I need you to disappear. Man, what in the world is crawling back here? He is creeping. I've heard this. Let's see. Thank you. Stop in there and have a great flight. Okay. I'm periodically checking on my bobbers, y'all. Got that big old shiner on there, man. I got that feeling. Like James Brown said, I got that feeling. Something is eventually going to take it. All right. Here's my new channel. I just pinned it at the bottom. It's pinned. And this channel is going to be a little different than my regular channel. You know, it's going to be a say what you want, do what you want type of channel, especially on the lives. You can say what you want, you know, except for racist things and sexual things. You can talk about politics and all that stuff if you want to. Y'all can get in there and chit chat. Use whatever kind of language you want. You know what I'm saying? William, what's going on, William? Did you catch any fish today? Not yet. This is a new spot. I just threw a toughie out, and I threw a shiner out, a 3-inch shiner. And this catfish pole right here, the pink one, right here in the corner, right there, I have the backside of a bluegill. Usually I'll come down here with bait already. That way I can throw my catfish rods out. But it was a spur of the moment. You know, just cruising around town, looking for new spots, new water, even the smallest amount of water, just to throw some toughies in to see if I can pull something out kind of day. You know, I wasn't going to do a live, but I'm doing a live. So this is where I'll be at. I'm chilling. Unless the weather gets really, really bad, you know, that'll be when I end the live. But it looks pretty good for now. These trees are swaying pretty good. Got to keep my eyes open. Let me see. Got to be careful with that one. A whole lot of political discussion today. Quickly turn. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah, and then if it does get sexist, like too much, and racial, you know, they'll be warned. You know, if they get too disrespectful, you know, I'll be reading it, and I have moderators reading it, like maybe 3 moderators. Then, you know, they'll get wiped out, if you know what I mean. They'll get zapped. But, you know, I know there's folks on here that like to say certain words. The D word, the A word, the F word. You'll be able to say all that. You can say it. It's fine. Totally fine. I won't say a thing. Nobody won't zap you. But we're not talking about any religions, like, you know, if it's racial or not. Man, look at all those seagulls. I'm looking where the birds are. I see a lot of seagulls over here. Wherever the birds are is where the fish are. They're pretty close. But I know when it gets too off the chain, you know. Outdoors with Kaysen. What's going on? Gonna be iced. Oh, I had some ice this morning. I left my toughies out on the porch last night. My battery stopped working on my toughies. The aerator stopped, and there was like probably a thin layer of ice. I had to punch through it. But if you have an aerator and you have bait, you depend on your bait, don't get the cheap batteries, y'all. Get the Energizer Max or get the Duracell, please. There's a brand called Revelac, or I don't know what's that name. Every day, ever ready 9 or something. I don't know. Get the good stuff. That's all I'm telling you. Even better, get rechargeable batteries. Get the long little row you plug in the wall. You got like maybe 12 batteries of D batteries or C batteries. You might have assortment of batteries. Rechargeable batteries are better than spending like 13 bucks on 4 batteries, 4D batteries. Yeah, I was about to say that. The rechargeable. I'll get the rechargeable batteries. I'll order something like that. All right. Yeah. Let me see. I hope you catch something. Yeah, I hope I catch something too. Yeah, I hope I catch something too. I've, I've been having stuff play with my bait, like toy with my bait. So I see my bobber disappear maybe 3 times. Yeah, I'll be sitting here chilling. I'm gonna give it some time. Give this spot some time. But I can go live on the Pitbull 423. I need 50 subscribers or more, maybe 60, just to solidify it. I don't know how many more subs. So if you haven't subbed to my channel at the bottom, please consider doing that. That way I can get those live streams going. And, you got to have some base of rules of some kind. Like spamming, like you're coming through and you're putting the same thing maybe 50 times. You get your warning, you keep doing it, you're out of here, But I would hope that nobody would come in and talk sexual or talk racial. Fingers crossed, I would actually give them a warning, though. I would give the racial and the other a warning. I'll give them a chance. Everybody's had that person in their live stream that said they farted. That guy can stay. He has gas problems. He can stay. But don't spam it. You'll see how it flows. Man, look at this water, man. Uh-oh. It's like that bluish part. It's like ripples, and then it's flat right there. It's just calm. Yeah, everybody's had that person, don't know who it is. Excuse me. Man, what is over here? What that is? They better chill out. When, please do not allow disrespect. Oh no. Can't. That's what I said. Like racial, like talking about body parts and stuff like that. Not having that. But cuss words, I'll allow. I know there's some people. I have a lot of viewers that they don't view my channel because they can't say what they want to say. To an extent, they might say a couple of cuss words here and there, but they should know better to say anything towards women, vice versa, like women towards men. They should be mature enough. They should be mature enough, I would think. I would think. I'm not gonna allow that. No. Oh, never. Never that. Never that, Martin G. Not allowing that. All right, let me recast these poles. The wind's kind of blowing towards me, so I cast out pretty far, and eventually that line was slack, and that line is getting closer to the bank. So let me give it another cast. I'll be right back. Yeah, that really puts a damper on my little fishing trip, that wind. I would love for the wind to blow the opposite direction, like towards, like out towards the water. Yeah, it's very beautiful. It's very deep. It took a long time for my 8-ounce weight with that bluegill, that cut bluegill, to hit bottom. It took a while. It's good to see you too, Louis D. Good to see you. Who else we got in here? We got Duke. Duke. I gave several people my location, so they may be pulling up, may not. But my head is on a swivel. It's on a swivel. All right. Yeah, we're gonna put pressure on this spot, y'all. We're gonna keep putting. Man, I don't know what's back there. I might put the camera back there and try to let y'all see what it is. But every time I turn my back, something's up in here. Let me see. Something lives in this tree stump. Whatever they're doing, they back there working. They got a hard hat on. They knocking dirt and stuff out of the tree stump. Oh yeah, come on through, Landon. Come on through. Let's see if I catch something. I'm gonna keep trying, y'all. I got these toughies. Eventually, some fish are gonna move up in here. Eventually. All right, my toughie's gone. I'm gonna throw it back over there. Maybe it came off when I casted it. I don't know. We're gonna put a new one on and see if something bites it. That was a good cast right there. Good cast. I like that cast. Yeah, my toughie was missing. I got it kind of, it's about right up in this area right there. It's where my bobber is, y'all. So let's see what happens. See if that bobber disappears. Zyros, what's going on? Why so Zyros? Zyros in the building. What's going on? Fishing this tree stump, y'all. Trying to see if something will hit. Something eventually will hit. Hold up. Got all my bobbers, folks. What's going on, chat? What's going on? Is anybody in the chat where you are? Is the lakes frozen? The ponds and lakes? I'm curious. Cause I'm in Chattanooga, and I seen some standing water at a pond, and I literally got out and threw a rock at it, and it kind of skipped on top of the water. Not skipped like I threw a rock and it skipped, like you traditionally throw a rock. It bounced. And then it cracked and went in. Is there ice anywhere? Everyone that's in the chat, anybody in the background, is there ice? You notice ice in your backyard? Anywhere. %, frozen up here in Massachusetts. Something like 20 degrees outside today. Okay, Massachusetts, frozen. Nowhere in California. Chattanooga, we got ice. In standing water, we have ice, like a small, I'd say it's about a ½ inch thick. Like I literally got out and threw a rock at it. Ice in the holes were Florida. Okay. Yeah, that's ice. That's cool. So it's that cold. North me, just people hiking, frozen lakes, route, mountaintop. That's insane. Now that is insane. January. I would have thought December, like the end of November, December. But you got to think again, like they say February is the coldest month. February is the coldest month, like the end of January and beginning to mid February. They say it gets the coldest. 8 inches of ice here. 8 inches. Where's that at? Louis D. Where's that at? 8 inches. What state? Trip back on Sunday, night 19, Saturday night. That was a big bang. See, today it's in the 50s. Tomorrow's going to be like in the low 40s. And then 30s. It's going to get lower and lower. Oh, Maine. Oh, yeah, it's cold up there. It's always cold in Maine almost the majority of the time. Cold in Maine. Cold in Maine. That is crazy. Now these fish must be extremely deep. Maybe I need to fish on the bottom. We have a foot of snow here in Toronto, Canada. Toronto, Canada has 1 foot of snow. Shiloh. Uptown. What's it? Uptown. Lewis Brown. That's about how much snow is here. Man, foot of snow. I don't know if I should get off this tree. Should I get off the tree? Trying to think. I might move over like 30 feet, something like that. Check my battery. Battery's looking pretty good. Lower. All right. The fishing ain't going too well right now. Got a few bites. New spot. Found this spot on Google Maps. This tree fell into the water, so you would think fish live here. Maybe there is fish here. Maybe I'm not fishing with the bait that they like, you know? No, he's not catching anything either. I'm paying attention to all the boaters. There's another, well, he's out of sight now. Oh, there's another boater behind him. He's like way back there. There's another boater. I'm keeping my eye on them too. And they're not catching anything, so. We fishing for anything that bites. Anything that bites the bait. The Perch Hunter from UK. Perch Hunter. What's going on, Perch Hunter? Welcome in. Yeah, I'm thinking about walking a little bit. Man, it's rocky down there too. Thinking about walking down here, y'all. Thinking about walking up this bank. I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty flat right here. I'm thinking. I tell you what. Now it's windy over here around this corner, y'all. See this point? It's windy. That's why the water looks like that. If I walk over there, it'll probably blow my phone over. Probably, I'm about to do something. I'm gonna give this spot 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna walk either this way or that way. Either way, I'm walking. Yeah, I was thinking about walking. Actually, I can't do that. That's a good idea. Good idea, Matthew. So this is what I'll do. Let's do some walking. Make sure that way. Maybe I can find something. See, free lures are the best. All right, let me check my baits real quick, and I'm gonna walk up around here and kind of look at the fishing spot too. Maybe I can find some weights. Find some weights also. Throw this shiner back out. Oh yeah. That guy to the right. And we about to explore. Let's go. Y'all want to go with me? Or do y'all want to stay right here? Because I can take the phone off. Do y'all want to walk or stay here while I walk all the way down? Can't beat freebie lures. Trying to see. Never know what we might see. I don't know what's around that corner anyway. Let's walk. We are walking. Hope it don't get all fuzzy. But look, y'all. This is where I came down right there. Walked all the way through the woods. All right. We are walking over. Here we go. Oh. I think these big old boots will have better traction. They don't. I slip more in these boots than my I had some very cheap boots that are like $23, $25 boots. What is that? Oh, that's a can. And they have super grips on them. Oh, somebody lost their shoe. Somebody lost their shoe. I hope they didn't lose themselves. We're walking. Very rocky. Look around this corner. I'm curious. Maybe if I walk in the water. Walk in the water. Oh snap! Hold up. It looks good back here, folks. Hold up. I see a lot of. See what I see, folks? You see that? Cat fishermen. Lots of shells. We got lots of shells. Oh, we got somebody fishing over here. Got some folks fishing. Yeah, they're fishing over there. I wonder if they caught anything. Anyway. So it's like a little curve right here. So let me check the water out. There's a lot of clams in the water. Clam shells. Kind of like this a little better. I like this spot. It's like a drop off right up in here. It just gets real deep real fast. I'm not getting in that water. Glenn MacGyver. Death Row. Jeff Rowe, Death Row. What's going on? Jeff Rowe, Death Row. Oh yeah, it gets deep really fast. It's just like a dramatic drop off. I like that. Woo. I like that, y'all. That looks pretty good. Looks pretty good right there. Interesting, interesting. It's a lot calmer back there. The wind's been blowing up this way. It's been blowing pretty hard. Blowing my baits back at me. Looking for any baits, lures. I don't see nothing. See fishing line. Last thing I need right now, while I'm this far with all these rocks, is my catfish pole, pull and drag. Y'all will see me falling down. That would be funny, man. Funny. I wish this wind would stop blowing so I can fish around this little point right there. Y'all see how choppy that water is? See how calm that water is? And then it gets choppy right at the point. There's wind on the other side of that, and it's like 15-mile-per-hour winds. 15, 13. Go back over the tree. Let's see whatever's back here now. It was making a lot of ruckus back here. It's quiet. It's a skunk or something. See all that fresh dirt? Right there in that little hole, that dirt is fresh. It's getting pushed out of that tree stump. And it could be a raccoon, it could be a skunk, it can be a squirrel up in the actual tree. Never know. Never know. I might have to take a risk and or take a chance and go over there on that windy side. I might risk it for the biscuit. Risk it for the biscuit. Oh man, what's going on? There we go. Get that camera right. I got an idea. I got another catfish rod. Now, you know, the bluegill aren't biting. I got some pretty big shiners. I might just put like 4 or 5 shiners on this 12-aught hook here. 12-aught hook. Shiners. Let's do it. Let's do it. There we slide in. Come on, pretty. Got some, folks. Something picked it up. Hold up. We got something, y'all. Let's see what this is. Let's go. Let's go. No skunk today, folks. No skunk today. Look at this. What? This is a chunky fish. You gotta be joking. What? What? Pitbull drive-by for sure. No skunk, folks. I think the boaters are leaving. I just said, whoo, and they're pulling off. You hear the motor starting up? Here we go. Pitbull drive-by. Look at this tubby, Teletubby of a fish, y'all. I was just about to leave this spot. Pitbull drive-by. I was just about to leave the spot, y'all. What y'all think? He's chunky. It's a chunky boy. Yeah, I got my scale with me. Smells oily. Got an oily smell to him. Screenshot! Booyah! Screenshot! Let's go! Let's go, baby. Let's go. I said my barber's missing. I don't know what. I was looking for my barber and then my line was like real tight. All right, y'all, hold on. Now look at this monster bass. Look at that. He's about 3 to 4 pounds. He's really heavy. Good guy. Good guy. He's a big boy. All right, let's get this guy back in the water. Let's get this fella back in the water. He deserves it. Say what? The boaters are getting out of here, y'all. I think I made somebody mad. My bad, bro. I won't say woo no more. All right. There you go. Get your strength back, buddy. Woo! That was fun, folks. That was fun. My hat got wet. Can't put this on. And it's cold out here, too. Golly, that was a fat fish. That was amazing. That was thebomb.com. All right, let's go back. Let's throw these baits back out. What do you know? What do you know? Did y'all see that? I didn't get skunked today, folks. No skunk. Yes. And the toughie's still on there. This is the wrong one. It was this one. 6 pound suffix. I caught this big old fish on a number 12 Aberdeen hook. He bent my hook a little bit. Number 12 Aberdeen hook. Yeah, get it back out there. Yeah, for real. Let's go. Let's not waste no time. There's more. Come on, let me get you, buddy. All right. Throw it in the same spot. 3 ends, big boy. All right, let's get it. I'm gonna throw it about right there. All right, let's get this one out. Man, that was sweet. Hey, I didn't bring any scale or anything. I was just anxious to get down here, y'all. Let me put another shiner on there. Take this little bitty Tough you off for the shiner. All right. You see it? So what we doing? So what we doing? Get back out there. All right. Back to the action. I was talking about before I was interrupted by that nice largemouth bass. I was talking about putting some shiners on this big old 12-aught hook. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to throw it out. Maybe a catfish will bite. We'll find out. We got some currents going on. Turbulence. Let me do something about this cold wind. All right, let's see. Man, I thought I was really truly gonna get skunked right here, man. I was getting a little nervous. Come here, little buddy. Gotcha. Come here, big boy. I need you too. I'll let you live. Let me get another one. Oh, got two of them. Hey, this guy is chunky. He been in the gym, y'all. I'm gonna hook this guy right through his eye socket. Hook him right through the eye socket and miss his brain. If I was a catfish, I would definitely eat this, y'all. Double entendre. Double trouble. Where could I throw this at? Throw it this way. Set the hook by kicking the pole. That's the new way I set the hook. Just kick the pole out the way, huh? All right. When I was reeling that bass in it, the slack line went under the water and got wrapped around this branch just a little bit. I really thought that was a catfish. It's about to go down. That's what Jason said. It's about to go down. Jason J. Hey, hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe to my channel. Sub to the Pitbull Show. It's a casual day of fishing. Man, I was looking out there, I was scouring, looking for my bobber. I said, I don't see it. So I looked at my rod tip, and it was like, rod tip was on 10. Hold up. Oh. See? Well, I'm jumping the gun. I'm jumping it. Let's see. Like, appreciate it. My channel's at the bottom, too. I'm trying to get 50 subs. Maybe 55. That way I can go live, y'all. My new channel. New channel. The Pitbull 423. Got to keep my eye on my bobbers, y'all. That was sick. Maybe they didn't want the toughies. The toughies wasn't a big enough meal for the bass. I put the big shiner on, and bam, pole bender. Got that pole bender. Make sure my pole's in the view, just in case I get a takedown. Oh, I'm 8 away. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Somebody been subscribing. Hold on. Hold up. Let me check. Let me check. Check it out. Whoa. Okay, I see you. I see you. Yeah, 42. Come on, y'all. Get me to like 60 subs. Everybody subs so I can go live on my new channel for this year. More adult channel. Say what you want, except for anything sexual. We're not doing no harassment. You can talk about politics. Use your foul language. Do what you want to do. You know, nothing racial. We're not talking about race. None of that stuff. We don't do the racist. But it's talking your lingo, your slang, whatever you want to talk. From Jersey to Florida to Los Angeles to wherever you're at, Texas, you can talk in your language. You won't get deleted. I won't be talking like that, but I'll allow y'all to talk like that. 42. So y'all been subbing. That's what's up. Yeah, I'll get my weight up. Once I can go live, I can get my weight up. I know how to hustle, get my weight up. I started off with like 4 subscribers. This channel almost has 5,000, you know. Almost. This channel. Pretty cool. I love it. So only y'all can do that. I can't make you do it. I'm asking. Let me see. Subscribe to both. I appreciate it. The Perch Hunter. UK in the building. United Kingdom. We got the UK. I gotta go to the barber pretty soon, y'all. I'm tired of just letting myself go, you know. I'm a fisherman. Who do I gotta look good for out here? The bass? The bass looking at me? The catfish? No. So I don't get a haircut. I don't shave. But I'm gonna have to make a visit just to do it. Just to get a haircut. Oh, I didn't see my bobber, y'all. I was about to do a cartwheel down the hill and get my bobber. All right, let me throw this where the other bass was, because the current had moved it. Hold on. There we go. But we should have like 50 subs before this live ends, y'all. You know, we're a very strong community. We support. Keep it like that, y'all. Let's keep it solid. Keep it 100. 100. I got 2 bobbers. Something about this little corner. That was a little healthy fish, man. That fish was short. It's like a football, like you're holding a Troy Aikman, that fish into the water, y'all. Yeah, get your hustle on the Perch Hunter. Everybody check out the Perch Hunter. You know, he's new. I haven't seen him in my channel before. He may have watched it, but this is my first time seeing him in my live. Y'all check out his channel. Y'all know what time it is? Different days have different viewers and things like that. There's some people at work, some people are busy. You know, like more towards the weekend, I tend to get more subscribers, more viewers. Today is Thursday. Wait a minute, is today Thursday? Hold up. See? Today's Friday. Today's Friday. My bad. I'll be so busy, y'all. So today is Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. I will be going fishing tomorrow. Will I go live? We get to 50 subs, 60 subs, I go live tomorrow. Because I really wasn't going to go live. I'm just being honest, y'all. I was just going to record with this. But I like interacting with my folks. Y'all get the Pitbull 423 to 60 subs, I'll go live tomorrow. You know. Not trying to twist your arm, y'all. I'm not trying to do it. Maybe a little bit. We should have guessed Tennessee with 423 at the end. Yeah. Chattown, Tennessee. Excuse me. Chattanooga. Just y'all see me take off running, you know what time it is. Y'all know I'm getting a bite or something. Man, that little bitty hook right in the corner of the mouth. Size 12 Aberdeen hook. It was a Dr. Fish size 12 red hook. Dr. Fish. I got it. Well, Danny got it off of Amazon. And those little hooks are very dangerous. You can see that little hook, I can lay it on top of a penny and it will not exceed the length of that penny. That's how small that Aberdeen hook was. But the thing about those hooks that I really love is that they're not brass. They're made of some kind of steel or iron, or I don't know. It doesn't bend easily. Now that fish bent it. That fish bent it. He was pulling pretty hard. But another one, it would have bent so straight, the fish would have got off. The barb wouldn't have been able to hold that fish. It's hard to bend those hooks. That fish was heavier than it looked, y'all. It's heavier than it looked. Yeah, I'll go live tomorrow, y'all. If not, then, you know, I'll just be fishing my 3 different fishing spots with my camera. I'll be taking it easy. Yeah, we can get to 60 subs on the other channel. Oh, it's a big old bald eagle. That's a big old bird right there. If that bald eagle comes back over here, I'll let y'all see it. That was a big one. The biggest one I ever seen. Big old guy. Keep my eyes open for him. Let y'all see it. Oh, there he is. Well, he's behind the trees. Come on over here, eagle. It's a bald eagle. Hey, I told y'all, eventually, if I leave those shiners out there, a bass is going to cruise up and down through here and see it and gulp it up. And that's what happened. I should have gave him a party favor. I should have put like some toughies in his mouth. Maybe like 6 toughies to go. I'll do that next time if I can remember. Once I catch the fish, I'll get some live toughies and just throw it in there in his mouth. and just close his mouth and let him go. Give him a little meal, you know, a little meal. At least I feel better about this fishing trip back here. You know, I catch like one more good fish, I'll be coming back to this spot, y'all. If I come to a spot and I get skunked, I'll give it another try. If I get skunked again, I won't come here for like a month. Literally. That's a good sign. One good fish, and we'll be coming back to this spot, y'all. Like more consistently. There's a lot of boaters back here. A lot of boaters. So, you know, that tells me something. There's a lot of birds. I don't know if you can see those birds right there. It's like seagulls. Seagulls are everywhere. Hold up. We have 43. We need 7 more. You know, like to get over a little 50, you know, just to solidify it. We're at 43 subscribers, y'all. See, once I get like 60 subscribers, then I would have to like try to go live, and it'll prompt me and tell me it requires 24 hours to go by before I can actually go live. So let's get over that hump of 50, y'all. If possible, if possible. Got my clickers on. Put that rod right. Put that right there so I can catch that takedown. Just in case. I was fishing about 6 feet below surface when that fish hit. I'll leave it at 6 feet. Come on back, fishy. I need your grandmother. Grandpa, I need that big boy. That was a pretty nice fish. 3 to 4 pounds. North of Nashville. I know it's cold up there. North of Nashville. Let me move this bait again. That wind is pushing my bait around. go. Set it and forget it. Set it and forget it. There we go. Let's take another walk, y'all. Let's take another walk. Hopefully, my pole will be here still. Wipe my lens off. Y'all ready to walk? Are you ready to walk, folks? Where y'all at, chat? Where y'all at? Where you at, chat? Let me know. Ready to get some exercise. Let's go. We need 5 folks. Where y'all at? I see 16 folks in here. Let's get like 2 more people. We're about to walk to this point over here and check it out. We're going to do some exploring. All right, Seth said he's ready. We need 1 more person. All right, cool. Let's get our walk on. And hopefully we get a drag puller, you know, before I get back or as I'm walking off. Like I said, it's risky out here. I may fall, I may not fall. Look at that. You can't tell me nothing lives up in there. Look at that little hole. There's another one. So, like little caves, y'all. Look at this. All up in this embankment. All right. Weeds are walking. Weeds walking. Try my best not to fall. Can't promise you. Cannot promise you. Look at these rocks. Y'all look at these cuts. Look at all this. It's crazy looking. I gotta walk across all this. And that water is deep too. All right. Hike time. Lord have mercy. All right. Ooh. That's where we're at. I feel like a Navy SEAL, y'all. Let's get over here. What is all this? Look at this. I'm like up. It's pretty. Oh, I thought that was a snake. Oh, that's hollowed out. Tell me that don't look like a snake, folks. I thought it was over with. Like 2 of my lives just floated up out of me. 2 lives just flew away. Thought it was over. All right. Let me know if you can't hear me or if you can't see me. I mean, you know, if it glitches or something like that, y'all keep me updated. Look at all these shells, y'all. Listen to that. Feel like I'm at the beach or something. It's a nice spot. Look at this. It's clear over here. This is where I need to be at. But look how choppy this water is around the corner. This is a point. I'm on that side. This is the metropolis. Look at this, folks. Look how much water is out here. There's got to be 100-pound fish out here, y'all. Found this spot on Google Maps. Oh, the wind's blowing me down. It's deep. Look how tingy that water is, how green it is. I would need like a 16-ounce weight to throw. Oh, wow. Y'all hear that wind? Oh, yeah. It's windy. All right, let me get caught up with the chat. Yeah, it's choppy. Exactly where you need to be. Yep. I will be coming here throwing some... I will catch some bait somewhere else first. Dude, this looks like a... Am I at the beach or what? I'm in Tennessee. That water looks deep right there. Oh, this is big fish territory. This is big fish territory. Oh yeah. Check it out. I'm not getting in this water. It's dangerous. I don't see any boaters. As far as my eyes can see, I don't see any boaters. That is a far distance to the other side over there where those trees are. I've never seen the river like this, y'all. All right. Yeah, it looks like beach waves. There's a lot of shells. There's tons of shells, y'all. Look at that. Oh, this is gravels. And look, the water gets up to this wall. Look at that. Walk over here. Hopefully it doesn't. I can walk under this, y'all. Look at this. I'm under it. Jesus. I don't know what lives there. So this is where the water comes all the way up to here. This is like, oh, this is catfish heaven. So all these rocks are underwater. Look at how these rocks are designed. Big old boulders. They're all smoothed out. This is a beach in Tennessee. That wind's almost taking me out. It's all smooth up here. Smooth rocks. So imagine this underwater. That water goes all the way up to here. There's bass all around here swimming. Minnows, toughies, whatever, shiners, all under there. And then you walk around the corner and it's calm. Because this big old hill and these trees is breaking that wind from over here. That wind is coming towards me, full speed. That wind's coming towards me. So this big old hill with these trees is breaking the wind. It's breaking the wind. And it's calm. Still see my two bobbers right there. Let's see if we can pick them up on this. See, there's two of them. Let me see. Oh, there's one there and one there. Yeah, this phone better pick up. $1,400 later. All this is underwater. So imagine how clear it is because there's shells. It's granules, like gravels. There's fish. They can go all in those little cubby holes over there, all around these rocks. There's big bass just swimming above them. imagine. Yeah, let's go back over here. Yeah, all this is underwater. Look at that. Look at these holes. Look up in there. You know what? Probably raccoon or something. You know, there's nice little fish hideaways. Fish hideaway. Yeah, it's calm right here. It's choppy over there. Calm over here. Maybe that wind's pushing all the fish back up in here. Pushing the fish back up in here. Yeah, these rocks go all the way into the water. Look at that. Even below there, there's rocks, big boulders. Got your green moss right there. Nice for the small fish and for the big fish to look for the small fish. All right, here we go. Here we go. Get back over here. I made it. Made it back. Whew. And that was a journey, y'all. How'd y'all like that? We went on a little field trip. Went on a field trip. Get y'all back on the tripod just in case my rod goes down. I wouldn't have nowhere to put this phone. Here we go. We are back. Woo! Hold on. There we go. Come on. Where you at? Flip the screen. There we are. There we are. There we are. All right. Let's see what these, if anything's on these bobbers. Hat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got some mustard. We got some mustard from Losing It Fishing. Appreciate it. Appreciate that, Big 10. Appreciate that. Yeah, that really helps the channel right there. That really helps the channel more than you know. I appreciate it. I know YouTube takes account of all the super chats and how consistent channels get them. And that also helps push the channel further. Also, you know, along with but sharing the channel and subscribing and interacting with the channel. You know, as y'all do that, all the viewers, the channel goes further and further. Here comes another boater. I appreciate that. Losing it fishing. Offshore. Y'all going offshore? You said we going offshore? Angle this camera down. There we go. I moved that slip float. It was 3 feet already. I moved it like 3 more feet up. So now I'm 6 feet down. A little deeper. Oh, offshore. Yeah, I never fished in the ocean in my life. And, you know, I've been to every beach from Gulf of Mexico. What do they call it now? Gulf of America? They switched the name up. Never been to Florida. Never been to the East Coast. Now, I'm from Southern California all the way up to Modesto and Sacramento. You know, I've been to those beaches. Been to the Pacific. Never fished in there before. Never threw a line in. Never. That's what I said I'm going to do when I hit 10,000 subs. I'm going to travel and fish in the ocean. Man, I might fall in love with saltwater fishing. I might not come back to freshwater, y'all. I'm going to keep you in mind, losing it fishing. I'm going to put you on the itinerary. I'm like, I'm on my way. Where you want me to meet you? What time and when? We got another boater coming, y'all. Some boaters are cool, some aren't. Some bank fishermen are cool, some aren't. You know, so I always get them on camera just in case. There's a lot of racial stuff be going on out here. Lots and lots of it. You know, not gonna even get into it really deep, but yeah, it was bad. Was it day for yesterday? I took some pictures of what's on this phone that I'm on live of this guy's boat. Got called out my name. This guy like was in the middle of the river, hit a U-turn, came right back, threw one cast, pulled all my lines, started cussing. I was like, I didn't even say anything. I was just looking at him. Just looking at the guy. He threw 2 more times, tangled him up again. I'm like, all this water out here, why are you right here? Like, you're literally where I can just underhand a rock and hit your boat. That's how close he was. It was intentional. Maybe we can get another one of these bass to come through here and hit one of these shiners. 3-inch shiners. There's some pretty big ones. Big shiners. Man, that wind's pushing, y'all. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna flip the camera. So this is what I'm looking at. Y'all see this? I came from up there. I parked way up there. But this is what I'm looking at. Y'all know that wind is on the other side of that hill coming this way. We just walked around there and seen it was like Armageddon. Armageddon. But I'm just gonna hold a freeze frame. Maybe you can see the trees moving. Hold on. Let me just angle it up towards the trees and lock it in. There we go. Now I'm not touching it. Let's see if we can see those trees swaying. I'm definitely going to that point to catfish though. I need to see how deep it is over there. I got this app, this nautical app. Well, you can download this app called iBoating. iBoating on your app store. I don't know if it works in everyone's waters, but I know I've seen it on a buddy of mine's phone. It shows you the depths. It shows you how deep the water is and the current and the water level, all this stuff. iBoating. You can Google it also, just iBoating, and you should be able to just go on there for free. I don't know. But y'all should check that out. I don't think it works in creeks. I think you would have to buy it. You would have to buy the app in order to see like creeks and backwaters, things of that nature. You know, ocean. Well, the trees aren't moving as much. They're swaying just a little bit, but let's come back, y'all. Let's come back to over here. Over here, what we doing on this side of town. I'm gonna take some big baits and throw some. Now, it's a point like this. I'm like, well, it's backwards. I'm on this side. The river side is on that side. I'm gonna throw some baits on the river side, straight ahead, and on this little eddy, like this backwaters. I'm gonna throw some big bloody baits, like big chunks of bait. I'm gonna throw like four catfish rods and see what happens. We gonna see. We gonna see. I know I'm gonna be out of here before dark though, y'all. I'm in the woods, pretty much. Be out of here before dark. It'll be dark in another hour and 50 minutes. Another hour and 50 minutes, it'll be dark. We're 2 hours and 11 minutes into this live stream. We have 24 people watching. We have 78 likes. 78. But water's that choppy, like horrendous. It's like an ocean. Water's that choppy. You would think all the smaller fish, the bass and all that, will come around this corner and hide out until that choppy water and all that current and stuff go away. Maybe the big fish come in here and feed on small baits like bluegill, perch, maybe minnows, maybe 2-pound bass, 3-pound bass. There's some big catfish in here. There's 100-pounders in these waters. We're gonna see. I just got a feeling. I always have that gut feeling that my catfish rod is going to start ripping line, y'all. I have a feeling, you know. It's all quiet and calm, and the next thing you know, zzz, starts ripping line. Line ripping. Yeah, I love eating perch. Perch fishing is cool. Those little fish fight pretty good, especially when they're like 1 pound and up. That one I caught, he was fighting really hard. And I don't know if y'all caught shellcracker, the red ear shellcracker. Oh, I just seen what was back here, y'all. They're chipmunks. That noise I was hearing behind me is chipmunks. I see them chasing each other and knocking dirt down. Chipmunks. So, hold on. I think I'm getting a bite. I see my bobber go this way and then it went that way. So. a wave coming. Yeah, that current helps sometimes. When the boats go by, you get a boat bite. It'll get if you're toughy or your minnow's dead, and that current goes by and those waves start moving, it makes that dead bait that was live bait look alive. This is crazy. Hey y'all, this is insane. This tree right here, like straight stone. I ain't even lying to you. What's going on? What's going on, Weldon and Carey? What is going on? It is so hard. Like you can't even take a piece of it off. It's like petrified. It just rotted. You can see right here. You can see right here that the termites or whatever's living right there. Zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, the termites or something just hollowed it out. Let me see what that is. Let me see what that is real quick. Yep. So what that is like it's like the termites. They have this liquid that they throw it up or something. It's like acid, you know, and it kind of breaks down the wood. It just turned black. It's like real soft right there though. I pushed that stick in there, it's kind of soft. So yeah, this big old thing just ripped, just dropped. So super heavy, I know that much. Extremely heavy. All right, got one bobber out, got two bobbers, so I still see them. We are chilling back here on this cove. We got like an hour. Let me see what time it is. I know the sun sets. It is 4:12. The sun sets at 5:48. 5:48. Getting a little bite. It's like something had my my bait and was taking it that way against the wind and coming back. Maybe like 8 inches. Going back and forth. Come on, make it disappear. I'll let that drag run. I'll put it on easy. As long as I keep that pole bent, I don't want that pole to ever be straight when a fish is fighting. The fish will swim towards you and try to put slack in the line. That's why you keep cranking, y'all. Even when that drag's coming out as you're cranking, you just don't stop your hand. Keep your hand going. Yeah, very dense wood. Yeah. Yeah, that wood is soft. I could push that stick right through it. Right in the middle, though. The other parts are hard. But that's the core of the tree. It just got weak and just maybe a good wind came through here and just split it. Just pushed it. It only takes like 30-something mile-per-hour winds to knock a tree down, like most trees. If it catches it just right, and if that soil's loose and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna look up and see that barber gone in a minute. Checking on it, folks. It'll happen. Patience, patience. Back to the chat. If you're new in here, please consider subscribing to my channel on the bottom, my new channel. Trying to get over 50 subs, y'all. Maybe 55 and I'm good. You know, that way I can prompt it to go live. It takes 24 hours. And then I can go live on there and build the fan base on that one and build like build some content and stuff like that. Start posting. That's crazy. Yeah, we're just gonna chill and see if something comes by and picks it up. Fishing. When did it start? Yeah, Ted Barker said, tell us a little story, Pitbull. How did you fall in love with fishing? When did it start? Okay. My first fishing ever seeing fishing poles, ever seeing things come out of the water, from crabs to crawfish to small alligators or crocodiles, whatever you want to call it. Cadis. I don't know if they're cadis or what. But it was in Galveston, Texas. Galveston, Texas. Back in the 80s. Back in the 80s. Maybe 1986. We're in Galveston. All I remember, the water had a bad odor to it. It was dark. It was a lot of trash on the bank. And we were crab fishing because we would eat crabs, a lot of gumbo. My family is Creole. They're Creole and they're, you know, Gila Geechee and Puerto Rican, just mixed. We're mixed all in, like Spanish. You know, half of my aunts and cousins know Spanish, English, and French. So we would eat a lot of Southern food, like maybe like down in New Orleans, like Creole food, spicy dishes. We would go catch our own crabs, blue crabs, actually. So I've never fished in the ocean. I've been to the ocean a lot. My grandmother would put chicken liver in these baskets. They were like square baskets with these long ropes. She would throw them in, hammer them to the ground, fill them up with chicken liver, put them in like a pantyhose stocking, and like a big ball of chicken liver, like two big balls like this in a pantyhose stocking. And when we come back and pull those baskets up, there are crabs. I was terrified of crabs. I love eating crabs though, but I was scared of them while they're alive. Never had fishing poles at that point. It was like traps, crawfish traps, things like that. When I started seeing fishing poles for the first time, it's around the same age, 6 years old. In Houston, Texas, Beaumont, Texas, in the 80s. Grandmother catching catfish, and we ate everything from carps to catfish, anything that was caught. So they have alligators there too, or I don't know if they're crocodiles or alligators, but I just remember one on the table getting skint, you know. And we would get a big pot, put some gumbo fillet in there, like this little green tube of, looks like sage, to get that slimy feel, I guess, texture to the water. And then they'll put the onions in their their sausage of whatever choice, shrimp, potatoes, corn, uh, everything, crab legs, lobster tails. This is all in the 80s coming up. Um, my first fishing, where I started fishing, was in Southern California, in Blythe, California. That's where I'm from, Blythe. I was probably 9 years old, 8 or 9. I was little. I think I was 8. I had a Zebco, a 808, I believe it was silver, little push button, and a 10-pound test line on it. My grandma told me this is the drag. You crank it this way. You know, she taught me how to tie the baits on, the weights on with the hooks. So I was having a problem. I wouldn't really be catching any fish because I always had the big hooks. I thought big hook, big fish. My grandma didn't know this. She'll be fishing like 20 yards down from me. I'll tie my hook on, put some worms, kept getting my bait taken. I wasn't smart enough to realize that those fish mouths that we were fishing for wasn't that big. And the fish we were fishing for were tilapia. They come up from New Mexico. They come up in like Southern California and El Paso and just Texas. They come up through those channels. You could catch them. You can catch them. They look like bluegills, and some of them are like maybe this big. They're really big, like huge, maybe 25 inches. So we would eat those tilapia. We would eat those cichlids. You know what cichlids are, y'all? You know, I've never heard nobody really talk about the cichlid. They're red body on the bottom. They kind of look like grouper. Y'all know about the cichlid? I think you spell it like Ciclid or something like that. I'm close. Cichlid. But we would get those. My grandmother would fillet them. And once I learned that the hook thing and the weights, tying on a dropper little rig to fishing on the bottom, fishing with little pieces of shrimp to worm, corn. I learned all that different stuff from my grandmother and my uncles. And I used to go out there by myself and come back with buckets of fish, like stringers full of fish. And they didn't go fishing anymore after that. They would just send me out. True story. They would send me out. Cichlid is common in trouble. Yeah, cichlid. Yep, cichlid. We eat those. But I would have so many fish I couldn't carry them. I could not carry them at all. I remember having a BMX bike. I had a Robinson, like a racing bike, and a GT. I would take my GT Interceptor. Y'all know about those bikes. GT Interceptor, Mongoose, you know. I would wrap the stringer around I would ride the bike to the fishing spot, but wrap the fish around the steering wheel and just use the bike to carry the fish home because they're so heavy. I couldn't ride my bike with them. I had so many big fish on there. From there was history, y'all. From there, you know, my grandmother bought me better rods and reels. I worked. I cut grass. I raked leaves. I took trash out to like save money up to get the rods and reels that I really liked, which was back then was my favorite was Abu Garcia. I really wanted the Abu Garcia at our local bait and tackle shop, Yellow Mart. It's a store called Yellow Mart. And that thing back then was like $59. Today it'd be like $200 and some dollars for the same rod and reel. Man, when I got 2 of those, I thought I was, you know, everybody had like what rod and reel they have. They had like some basic, I don't even remember the names. I can't even remember the names, but they're pretty cheap rods because they would break all the time. But I would come back. I had a heavy rod. And I had a light rod. You know. I'm looking at this guy. He's running. I don't know what he's running from. There's a guy running through the woods at full speed behind me. Hold on, let me take these poles and throw them back. I got to keep moving them because the wind keeps pushing them down. Ugly stick. Yeah, I know it was a Shakespeare, but it wasn't an ugly stick back then. It was a Shakespeare though. It said Shakespeare, but it was a kind of green and black. But they were really cheap, man. A big fish get on there and you pull it, that thing will snap. It will literally snap. You get a big enough fish on there, and they were hollow. They're made of fiberglass. I remember looking at them. Got that fiberglass look to it. Rods are much stronger. Reels are much stronger today. But after that, man, I started watching Bill Dance, Jimmy Houston, Roland Martin. I started watching them real heavy. They had like a show back then, and I just learned from them. Watch how they. I see a lure, I'll write it down. I'll go to that little fishing mart. I would get the same lure. I would go fish, and I would catch fish like they did. And my best lure back in the day was a rainbow colored. It's like an orange and chartreuse, a beetle spin. I would tear the bass totally up. I was catching bass like this, largemouth like this to like this, like largemouth. Like I was catching like 5-pound bass on beetle spins with 6-pound test line. We had a lot of creek channels, a lot of canals and stuff. Yeah, that's before hood fishing. I don't know if you know about hood fishing. Like he fishes in Florida, like everywhere. I used to do the same thing in my hometown. Everywhere, every body of water, I was pulling fish out. Um, I used to fish with the lizards, the rubber baits, the artificial baits. Nobody really fishes with the lizard. You know, with the little 4 arms and a little curly tail, looks like a lizard. I think Mans, Manns, makes them. I used to fish with those. I don't see any bass fishermen fishing with the lizards anymore. Um, but yeah, my line's going all the way to the left. But let me see, beetle spins, the gray Rapala, the deep running Rapala crankbait. I had that one every time I went fishing. I had the beetle spin with that rainbow colors, like a green, chartreuse, orange with the 2 black stripes. Man, that's a killer color. I would use the lizard, like a Texas rig with the bullet weight. I would tear the bass up on that. Let me see, what else did I use back then? Oh, Meps. Meps had a Meps had a like a minnow. It looks like a minnow. Had a like a treble hook in the back, and like 2 hooks coming out the belly of this little shiner looking fish. It had a blade on it too. I haven't seen it from back in those days. I haven't seen that bait again. Maybe if I look it up I can find it, but it was made by Meps. Hold on, y'all. Hold up. Still alive. Let's go. Here we go. All right. Let's see, Meps. What else did I used to use? And I'm talking about nobody could outfish me. I'm telling you. I don't know. They would use the same exact bait, and they would not catch fish right next to me. And I would catch like 10 bass in like maybe 25 minutes. I'll catch 10 bass, maybe like from 1 to 3 pounds. I had a different technique with retrieving. So I'm a bass fisherman at heart. You know, I didn't become a cat fisherman until I moved to the south. When I moved to the South, I became a cat fisherman, kind of. You know, I had a desire to catch the big fish, you know, addicted to that bite, you know, that big takedown and all that stuff. But I really want to go back to bass fishing, you know, get me about 3 nice bass rods and reels, get out there with my tackle box and whoop some fish. Ah, that's funny. Whoop some fish. Let me see. I'm a bass person. Yeah, I once I came here. I was fishing one day, and I was catching gizzard shad and skipjack. Skipjack used to run in Tennessee like crazy. People would have buckets of skipjack, like a double hair jig with the gold hook on it, like small ball head, weight, you know, tied to the same line, tight line. You would tear up the skipjack in the. Come on, do it again. Oh no! How you doing, buddy? Still alive. Let's go back out. Get back out there. See, my barber disappeared twice, y'all. It disappeared. It went down. It was going under like this, and it popped up, and then it went down again. Next time, I'm gonna let him take a little bit longer. Fish on. Oh, 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 oh. Let's go, folks. Let's go, folks. Oh. Stay pit. Stay pit. Stay. Don't do it. Woo! Let's go, Smalley. Let's go, Smalley. Smalley world. Check it out. Look at that hook set. That little size 12 Aberdeen hook from Dr. Fish. Get the job done. Sitting here telling y'all fishing stories and I ripped the lip. Ripped the lip. Hit that sub, y'all. Rip the lip. Stick around, y'all. I'm telling you, I got history. Hit that sub. I'm going to get back to bass fishing, y'all. Oh, come on. Look down this juggler, y'all. Can you see it? What I say? I'm gonna give him a party favor. I'm gonna put some toughies in his mouth and let him go. All right. Here we go, y'all. Pitbull drive-by coming from the east. Pitbull drive-by. Catching them bass, y'all. Catching them bass. Solid. All right, let's get a pitbull drive-by for y'all. I made the pitbull drive-by up. Who else does this? Let me know who it is so I can be like, hey, I'm gonna charge you $15.99. All right, here we go. All right, pitbull drive-by, folks. Here we go. Look at that. No tears in the dorsal fin. No tears in the tail. Oh, this guy put up a fight much more harder than that that largemouth, y'all. See the tiger stripes right here? It's like stripes. They don't have those green lines like that. They're bronze color. And their jawbone. See the jawbone? That's the jawbone. Let me show you. When you close the mouth, y'all remember this. When you close the mouth, see the jawbone? It's not behind the eyeball. When you catch a largemouth, if I could catch one, when I close his mouth, this jawbone is going to be behind his eyeball. That's how you know it's a largemouth or smallmouth. And by the color also. All right. Let's get a pit bull flex and let this guy go. I'm going to give him some toughies, y'all. Somebody screenshot it. Somebody. Anybody. Solid tank. This is another fish. The pit bull caught another one, y'all. Let's go. No skunk today. All right. Hey, I made a promise, y'all. I made a promise. You see it? Come on, buddy. I made a promise to you. Close your gills a little bit. Ooh, that's 4. Oh, that's 5. And oh, that's 6. You see him in there? Let's let this guy go. Come up, eat him. There you go. All right. He's out of here, folks. He's out of here. Woo! Yep, this is my life. This is what I do, folks. This is what I'll be doing for the rest of my life. As long as my body is mobile. As long as my mind is in one piece, I'll be out here. No other place I would rather be. No place I'd rather be, like Rihanna said. I told you, y'all, I seen my bait running. I said it. I said it went 8 inches to the right. Then it came back, just like that, like clockwork. I knew that fish was swimming with it. Size 12. Dr. Fish Aberdeen hook. It was red, but that's all I use. You don't need a really big hook. This is what I'm doing. This is how I do it, in my experience. I don't hook both lips because you're closing his mouth. Water cannot go through his mouth and come out his gills. You're suffocating the fish. Yeah, the fish is going to be unalive when the fish bites it, but I open the mouth and I hook it through the top lip. Y'all see that? See it? Check it out. That way it can still get water. It lasts a lot longer, y'all. The live bait. I threw them off, y'all. You don't want to cast too hard because it'll rip out of their lip. You know. All right. Set it and forget it. Let's do it again, folks. What I say, if I catch another fish, I'll be coming back to the spot. And that's what I'll do. Uh-oh. Getting a bite, y'all. Let me see, what line is that? The bobber went under and came back up. Hold on. Come on back, baby. That smallmouth fought a lot harder than that other fish, y'all. Hands down. Hands down. I'll let him take it. I think the fish are coming in here to feed now, y'all. Smallest fish we got, 20 pounds. It's 20 pounds. Smallest fish. My smallest fish was probably on a little hair jig. Caught a little largemouth bass. Little largemouth. Go ahead and take it. He is. Something's definitely chasing it, y'all. Something is definitely chasing it. We're almost to 100 likes, y'all. 7 more thumbs up. Double tap the screen, 7 more, and we'll be at 100. I always try to go for the minimum of 100, y'all, at least. My phone's on 45%. I didn't bring my battery. My battery's in the car. It's way up there. I just dimmed the light on it so it'll last a little bit longer. But I'll be getting out of here soon because it's getting a little dark. Man, that was crazy. 2 bass. 2 bass. 2 bass. That was cool. Little bitty hook, y'all. Little small hook. Got off of work to drink. Danny's probably drinking some milk. He's probably watching in the background also. I don't know about Danny sometimes, y'all. Tell him I said that too. He's probably drinking milk, watching me. I think he's going fishing tomorrow. Daddy might go live tomorrow also. I don't know where he's going live at, but I know I'm going to a new spot. I'm going to a new spot tomorrow. I may go live, I may not, you know. I gotta see if the fish are biting there first. I want to test it out. Maybe for the first 20 minutes. If I catch like 2 or 3 fish, I'll go live. Yeah, me and a buddy of mine, another buddy, we're supposed to go out. So I'll be out regardless, though. Like Saturday is my day, like my main day. Main day is Saturday. I'm out all day fishing. There's only like I can think from last year when I started my channel. It's only been 3 Saturdays that I did not go out to fish at all. And I just wanted to relax, y'all. I did a lot of editing. I had a lot of videos. I stayed in the house all day. It was cold out. Ordered some food, put a good movie on, and I was on my laptop. I didn't go live. I didn't fish. I didn't talk to anybody about fishing. Sometimes it be like that. Let's see if that bobber disappears again. Fish. Yeah, we had 100. Let's go. You see how fast we did that, y'all? We did that real fast. I can't do this without y'all. I cannot do it without you. Look, let me see how many subscribers I got on my new channel on the link at the bottom. Let's see. Hopefully it's not 43 still. Maybe somebody subscribe. I don't know. About to find out, y'all. But I'm needing 50 or more subs to go live on that channel. And it takes 24 hours. Like when I submit it to go live, it takes 24 hours and then I can go live. I'm going to be going live on that channel. And on that live, let me tell you about this live. Let me tell you about this channel. And I'll keep repeating this because there's people that aren't here right now or in the chat to hear it. This live could be anywhere. I could be out at a restaurant. I can be shopping in the mall. I can be driving through my city. I can be fishing. I can be at home in the backyard cutting grass. This is what these lives are going to be on the Pitbull 423. The Pitbull 423 is going to be my everyday life. When I go live, it might be an accident, a car accident. I'm going live. I'm showing folks. It's going to be everything on this channel. It's not just fishing. I just started it off with a few fishing shorts. But you'll see. If you're not there to see it, you won't see it. But let's see. Okay, 2 more people just subscribed. So we need 5 more. We were at 43 earlier. We are at 45 subscribers. That's my new channel. We need at least 60 to like solidify it, because sometimes people, it might get to 50. And about time I try to upload or like submit that I can go live, it takes 24 hours. Somebody might unsubscribe. That's what I'm saying. People do that. Folks do that. Like 3 or 4 or 5, 7 people, they'll unsubscribe. So if you have another device, do that. Another laptop, subscribe. Another channel, sub to this channel right here, so I can go live. Showing that content on this channel though, on Scenic City. Pitbull 423. Like I said, it can be anything. It can be me at a restaurant. It can be me cutting grass. It can be me at home watching a movie, and the screen is, I got the live right there. Like, come on, y'all in the house. Let's get it. Let's watch a movie together, I'm excited, y'all. It's getting a little chilly out here. It's getting Van Camp and Hormel chilly out here, folks. My nose is running. I better catch it. It's running. It's running pretty fast. Man. Where was that? One large, yep, one largemouth, one smallmouth caught so far. I appreciate that, Marines and Army Mom. Thank you very much. Yeah, spread the word, y'all. Like, this new channel is what it's going to be. It's going to be just whatever. It's going to go live. It's not going to be no schedule. Just boom. I'm live. You never know. Some action. It's going to be action. I see some action. I'll go live. It might be for like 15 minutes, but I'm going to bring y'all into the action, Oh, seen that bobber disappear again, y'all. I'm looking. Come on. Let me get one more fish and get out of here before it gets too dark. How about that? Here, up to 52 subs now. I'm up to 52 subs? What? I just looked at it. Hold on. Hey, hold on. Let me see. 52. Let's see. What? Look at that, y'all. Let's try it out. Maybe it's got to sit on there for a while. Let's see. Let me try to go live on here. Let me see. Try creating more shorts. All right, you see what it says, folks? That'll be easy to do. I got lots of content, y'all. You see what it says? Try creating more shorts to reach 50. Already got 50. Probably takes a little time, like a day or two. Let me see. Subscribe. I'm reading it backwards. Unlock live stream. So I'm going to post some more shorts. When I caught this fish, these two fish, I'm going to post them on here and just put some miscellaneous shorts on there just to get content. Y'all, if you know, you can go over there and give a like. You can watch it. Watch the shorts. Excuse me. It's weather. Yeah, I just tried. Let me see. Create. Yep. So, yeah, I'm over 50, but it might take some time, like a few hours or maybe a day. I'm going to check back in the morning. I'm going to check back. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you very much. Thank everybody that subbed. That was fast. That was really fast. Yeah, I can't do it without you guys. You know, I can be out here all day. Hey, you won't get super chats. You won't get views. You won't get nothing if nobody's watching, you know. But this for me to go live. Oh, you just fishing with Papa? You just now start going live, Papa? Yeah, you got to get shorts. So I'm going to make like 10 shorts. I can make 10 shorts. Let me think. Yeah, I got some content. Yeah, y'all hit the notification bell. What the world is that? Y'all hit the notification bell on that channel too if you subbed to the Pitbull 423. And you know, watch the content. Like it, comment if you want to. Just give if you don't want to say words, because I know a lot of people don't want to put words with it. Just put a thumbs up. Put a flex. Put a Pitbull flex. Just put a flex. All right, we're at 44%. Yeah, I dimmed the light on my phone really dim, like really dark. I can still read the chat. Let me see. Yeah, only have one light. Snow came in. Oh, it froze everything. Okay. Yeah, hey, that's cool that you can go live now, man. I love that. I love that. There's so many people that gained their first 50 subs on my channel. There's so many people. Like Danny Went Fishing had 2 subscribers. 2 subscribers when I first met him. And I said, hey, you need to start recording more. You know, so that's what my channel is about. Like posting other people's content. Like just capturing their moment. They capture it, but I put my own little twist to it. I capture my own moments and promote it. You know, I got a nice little following. A lot of people watch my lives and all that. So why not assist? I don't call it help. I call it assist. I like assist. Like teamwork. Teamwork. And most of y'all probably don't know, I started fishing like YouTube-ish with Real of Life 423. That's key. Real of Life 423. I started on this channel and he talked me into going live and starting my own channel. And I said no for 3 months. And I meant no. Until one day I called him and I said, I'm going live. I don't know what I'm going to say to the folks. I don't even know. Look at me, folks. Look at me. 2.7 million views later. Almost 5,000 subs later. You never know. Let's see where I'm at December 31st, 2026. Let's see how far I've came. You know, it depends on how many viewers watch my content, like it. It's all the viewers. It's all subscribers, and I call y'all family. Family, you know, depends on how much y'all support. That's how big I'll get. So, let's see what I didn't get to and that flathead. Then you did. What you talking about, Willis? Let me put this bait back over there where the fish are biting, where they're blowing up. Hold on. Oh, I'm all tangled up. What? No wonder I ain't getting no bites. My bait's all jangled. Don't do it to me. Don't do it. Come on. Come loose. All right, that was all tangled up, folks. I don't know what was going on with that. That was ugly. That was ugly. All right, let's get back over here. Get over there, that section. Let's get this fish. Here we go. All right. Whew. Let me see what time it is. See what time. The sun goes down at 5:48 here. And it is 4:56. So I have roughly 53 minutes of live. Or if my battery dies, you know what I'm saying. But it seems like I'm getting all the fish right here, y'all. This is where my baits are, right there. I'll throw them right there. I've been seeing fish come up. And like grab minnows off the top of the water. It'd be like a wave of minnows swimming. And then the fish will come up. So I just threw it over there. But yeah, so back to what I was saying. Real life, I started on his channel. Going fishing with him. He asked me to go fishing with him, so I started going fishing. And you know, he gave me something to do. Before that, I used to just aimlessly just go to every restaurant and eat food and shop in the mall, go home, watch a lot of movies. I would go out of town a lot, visit my brothers in Atlanta and Alabama. I was always spending money, and I got tired of that. So when I'm fishing, it keeps me from spending money a lot. That's a good thing. Plus, I quit fishing for like 3 years. I sold all my stuff. So it got me back into fishing. It was pretty. No! Oh! Oh, you took it. Let's get back in the water. I just had a takedown. Hold up. Hold up. Let's go. It's all good. I see my bobber disappear, folks. Let's go get this guy. Let's go get him. I felt the pressure of the fish and it just got off. It happens. I see my bobber disappear. I was like, hold up. Alaska Critter Cam, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in. I just had another takedown, y'all. Another takedown. I was finna fight. I was about to fight another fish. Almost. Let's see if it'll come back, y'all. It's something about that spot. I keep seeing fish come up, you know? Oh, I'm recording. Hold on. I keep seeing fish come up right. The fish are coming up right there. That's exactly where I'm getting these bass at. They're hanging out right there. I'm definitely coming back to this spot, y'all. All right. And I need to get orange bobbers. I got to remember orange, because with the glare on the water, with the chartreuse bobber, you cannot see it that good. Trust me. It blends in. That orange sticks out. That hot orange. Come on back. Let me you throw this one up there too. All right, you're still alive, buddy. I had to make sure. You're still alive. Right there. Oh. So, I'm going to give this guy some cologne since he's been a gentleman. I'm going to give him some juice. There we go. Gave him the juice. Woo! Nice and juicy, yep. I'll put that scent on there. Maybe it'll get them worked up, you know. Check my lens, y'all. And I'm fishing maybe, probably 5 feet below surface. 5 feet below surface. See what I do, y'all? I don't set the hook. Once I reel the slack up, I don't. Hold on, did I just say that? I'm thinking of catfishing. Never mind, I do set the hook. When I'm catfishing, I don't set the hook. I just reel it in real fast. But with this one, I do set the hook, yeah. Because it's not a circle hook. Now, if I had a circle hook, I would not. There's so many times that I tried to set the hook on a circle hook when a big takedown happens. And I did that for like 2 months. I missed fish. And they say you don't have to yank the pole or set the hook with circle hooks. You just reel down with pressure. Just reel down, have your drag set kind of firm. Not too firm, but you know, it comes out. And just keep reeling. Just make sure that pole doesn't get slack, you know. I had to learn, y'all. I had to learn. Oh yeah, double tap that screen, folks. Now we are already at 50 something subs. I'm gonna let 24 hours go by on my new channel at the bottom, the Pitbull 423. I'm gonna post some more shorts on there. Y'all go check them out. Go check my shorts out. You know, view them once or twice, 3 times. You know, run those numbers up. And then I can actually go live on there. Once I go live on that channel, it would not just only be fishing. It'll be random stuff. Trust me. Sometimes it might be a long live. Sometimes it might be 10 minutes or 15 minutes because traffic accidents, anything, confrontations. It's going to be everything on there. This is stuff that I see every day. So why not share it with y'all for the ones that want to see it? I know everybody is not going to want to see it. Everybody's not going to want to see it. So, you know, somebody's going to want to see it though. Oh, man. You're a little nippy. Come on, buddy. Come on back. Let me see. Robert. What's going on, Robert? Brinley. Robert Brinley. I don't know how to do that. Gladys Jones. Hey, you still in here, Robert Brinley? Where you at, Robert? Come on back, buddy. I got something for you. That'd be insane if I catch another bass. If I catch another one, we're out of here, folks. That's all I need. I'm gonna be out of here anyway because the sun's gonna set in a minute. If you're in here, Robert Brinley, where you at? Where you at? Oh boy. Looks like something was swimming off with my bait, y'all. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Man, that wind, that temperature dropped quick. Got my big coat in the car. In the car. Let's see, where are you fishing? South Texas has been dried up. I'm in Tennessee, fishing Tennessee River. Yeah, Robert Brinley, like for anybody, yeah, contact me through TikTok or Instagram. Yeah, just send me a message. I'm always on there checking my comments and things like that. If anybody's trying to contact the Pit Bull, Instagram and TikTok, it's Scenic City Fishing 423. The Pit Bull, that is me. Oh, my bobber's gone, y'all. I was gonna hit it. See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all. I look over there and that chartreuse bobber disappears with the glare from the sky. Yeah, get that orange. No, you might be able to see it, but I can't. So, but I already bought like a ton of green ones. You know what I'm saying? So it works in darker places like back creeks or under a bridge. I can see that better than the orange. So yeah, to each his own. Yeah, anybody trying to contact the Pitbull, Instagram or TikTok. It is Scenic City Fishing 423. Yes, and I will read them and get back with you. My emails are full. I gotta clear up some space on my emails. They're rejecting my emails when they come in because all the data's ate up. Has like, I think almost 100 gigabytes. I don't know how, but I have all kinds of things sent to me. Long videos, like emails. Just companies have contacted me. Many companies talking about merchandise and wearing their merch and fishing with their gear, different things. I haven't solidified anything. Say roughly 5 different companies. I want to just jump right into it. I want to pause for a little bit. It's always great to see. Oh yeah, that is crazy. I'm gonna reel in one of these rods. I got one 6 feet down. They're both 6 feet down. I'm gonna pull my bobber stop up to 3 feet. Put different range on it. Just see if I can get another fish. Hold up. Oh no, don't do it. Alright, cool. We got that. So, in that same zone where I caught those other fish, I got one 6 feet down and one 3 feet. Both of the shiners are alive still, too. So, I'll be going fishing tomorrow at a new location. Yeah, I'm going live. I'm gonna have to go live. We got 50 subscribers, y'all. That's what I said. So I'll be going live tomorrow unless something crazy happens. And I don't think nothing like that's gonna happen. Looks like my bobber is swimming off. Hold on. That was crazy. Man, I swear, it seemed like my bobber was swimming off at full speed. Lightning speed. Alright, cool, I'm back. But going live, I'm gonna try this new spot. I got the toughies. Hopefully my toughies will still be alive tomorrow. I've had them for 3 days straight, full days. Got shiners and toughies. Next time I'll bring some tissue with me. Oh, sound's gone. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Yeah, we okay. Woo! Man. Man, that temperature drop is sick. It is crazy. It don't look cold out here, y'all, but it is cold. It is cold. Let's see what time it is real quick. The time 5:15. 5:15. 5:48 is when the sun goes down. It gets dark really quick. So I'll be out of here by 5:30, like 5:35. See if another bass. Let me throw it a little further because it's kind of close. See what happens. 8:15. Right. 8:15. Colorado 15:15. 10:15. 16 here. The run. Carmaine. We got 111 likes. We got 16 people watching. We're 3 hours and 23 minutes into the live stream, folks. For the new folks that's watching, you're on the Pit Bull Show. I am the Pit Bull. The Pit Bull, that's me. I am the logo. Where's my bobber? All right, there it is. Gotta keep my eye on that bobber, y'all. These bass been sneaking off with the shiners. Trying to at least. Come on and take it. Take it. Yeah, I'm good. We got 2, y'all. I'll be here. Check this percent, 37%. I'll be here till my power runs out, or until it gets to where I can't see. I'll be making it back up that hill before it gets too dark. Because I didn't even bring my headlamp. I came down here with the intentions of seeing if I could catch something. Just take like one rod and my bucket of toughies, and that's it. But then, I took my tripod. I always have my phone on me, so hey, it turned out to be a 3-hour day, 3 hour and 20 minutes, 25 minutes. That's where I want it. Right there. Right there. I'll leave that rod right there for now. I was going to reel my catfish rod in. I'll leave it right there for a little bit more. A little bit longer. Maybe 10 more minutes. I'm going to leave the catfish rods in. The 69th Ninja. What's going on? Yeah, I'm fishing on the bottom with these two rods here. I got some of those shiners on one, and the other one I have a bluegill body piece. Bluegill body piece. That thing is coasting. Coasting. Yep, new channel, y'all. Posted at the bottom, the Pitbull 423. For the new folks that just came in. And that will be just miscellaneous lives, miscellaneous shorts. Never know what I may see on my path of life, you know. If it has anything with any interest, I might just be walking one day, taking a walk, and I'll go live. It's just my life, y'all. Things in my life, you know. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go live for about 15 minutes, 30 minutes. If the live gets good, I might just keep it going all day. Be in the car driving around, get out, go out to eat, go walk it off at a park, go get dessert, go somewhere, look at some views, you know, of the city. You know, I won't do that too much with Scenic City Fishing 423 channel. That is like mainly fishing. Mainly fishing. Keep my eyes on the time. And oh yeah, we got 114 likes. Let's go, folks. Let's go. Yes, everybody that's new, subscribe. You know, if you want to subscribe, not making you, but hey, join the family, y'all. Join the family. It ain't about just fishing. We're on here communicating with each other, looking at sceneries, talking about life. You know, different things like that. It's tight lines. Oh yeah, stay safe all the time. All the time. Yeah, I was telling viewers earlier I wasn't gonna go live for a while. I don't know how long, but I was just gonna start shooting with my camera like I used to do, just straight camera, no lives. But hey, you guys are in here pretty tough, so I can't leave y'all hanging too long. I enjoy your company. Oh, just got a hit on that. That same reel's been catching the most fish. I haven't got a bite on that other one. The other one has 15-pound test line or 12. I think it's 15. Big game trilene. It's clear. But the other one has this tangerine colored. It's a suffix line. It's like a neon color, like a neo something. But it's 6-pound test. And I don't think those fish can see it too well. That's probably why I'm getting the most bites on it. I always get the most bites on that rod and reel. Always. I know when I leave here, y'all, I'm getting some brownies with some ice cream on top somewhere. I'm about to pig out straight up. I need the walnuts in my brownies and the French vanilla bean ice cream on top of the warm brownies straight up. Let's go. Let's get it. Dairy Queen sounds nice right now. Dairy Queen. That's what I have in mind. Is there another place that has good brownie ice cream cups? Sonic. I'll say Dairy Queen is better than Sonic, y'all. That's my choice. Dairy Queen, unless I go to a restaurant or something. Yeah, tell them put heavy syrup. Yeah, you know those days you just want junk food. You don't care. You've been working out like crazy, and you don't care. You need a greasy, cheesy hamburger with fries and a Coca Cola. It's days like that, and you just pig it out. You want the works on it, onions, tomatoes, everything. Two pieces of cheese. Let's go. Don't eat like that every day, but sometimes you crave like that. It's okay to do it. Your body calls for it. Do it. Just don't do it 3 times in a week if you can help it. Unless you want to gain a lot of weight, clog your arteries and all that stuff. Sometimes you need it though. You've been eating healthy too much. You need something really unhealthy. Smash burger. Yep. Exactly. Perfect. Smash burger. Yep. I would tear a smash burger up. I'm craving some brownies, like thick, soft, fluffy brownies with like the walnuts all through it. Man, French vanilla bean ice cream on it. Yes. Let's see my bobber dip one more time. I just seen it go under and come back up. Come on. Don't take it for the win. Don't take it for the win. Even if they don't take it, we caught 2 solid fish today, folks. Y'all were here to see it. Thank you very much. Y'all seen it. Y'all hung out with me. I'm not alone out here. I know y'all physically can't do anything out here, but you can always screenshot if there's danger. I would always put it on the danger, whether it's a person or an animal. Everybody knows the screenshot immediately. And if it, because it does get a little dangerous out here sometimes. I mean, most of the time it does. I just don't talk about it. Yeah, it gets dangerous. You get targeted and stuff. Your language, I wish I could understand what you said. You spelled that in English. Ace me. I wish I knew your language because I would speak it, but I don't know. I don't know your language. All right, y'all. I am about to reel in my catfish rods. I caught a largemouth and a smallmouth. Oh, you're from Turkey. I'm from Turkey. I love Turkey. The country Turkey. I can't understand Turkish. Oh, man. I wish it was it'd be cool if it had like a translator verbally, like hearing it out of your phone. Like that would be pretty cool for uh, YouTube to do. Yeah, I caught a smallmouth and a largemouth, Jake. It's a pretty chunky one too. Both of them were chunky. They both were chunky. The air is really like thin. Like it's really easy to breathe. Like it's really fresh. And it kind of chokes you a little bit. Well, it chokes me. I can't speak for nobody else, but like I don't smell the pollen. All the leaves are gone. There's no more pollen. It's like fresh air where I'm at, so it like takes your breath a little bit when it hits your throat. I don't know how that works, but it's working. It makes me cough. Turkey. Yeah, they're much different from Turkey to where I'm at. I'm in United States. I'm in Tennessee. The fish are much different. I watch a lot of channels from Turkey and Hungary, and like Sweden. The fish species are so different, and they're actually freshwater. That's why I want to travel one day and catch different fish all over the country. That would be so fun. You can't even see the sunset from over here where I'm at, y'all. I was about to let y'all see the sunset, but I can see that it's about to go down. So I'm gonna reel in these catfish rods. Yeah, I appreciate you coming in. Ace, is it Ace Me? Ace Me? Did I say that right? Ace Me from Turkey. Yeah, I really appreciate you coming and checking my channel out. Please translate it to me. I wish I could. I don't know how to do that, Ace Me. I don't know how to do that. Translate. How would I do that? Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I wish YouTube had something like that where they had an option to hear it back. They can do it on their phone. That would be pretty cool. Maybe they'll do that one day, y'all. That way, people from different countries can understand what we're saying. Even here, even here in this country. All right, let me tighten up this stuff so I can get ready to hike up this hill, y'all. Said one more fish. We're gonna see. We got two baits out. All right, that's one. Hopefully, I can pull a monster in tomorrow at this new spot. New spot. Retie my leader. Put a fresh leader on. The leader I have on there has little nicks in it. Small little nicks. I got the wet hat. Woo, stinks. That water has like oil or gasoline smell to it from all the boats. I guess it's got like a little film on top of it slightly on the edge. And those fish kind of smell like it too. All right, folks. We getting ready to get up out of here. We about to get up out of here. Out of Yeah. I'm gonna find me some brownies with some vanilla bean ice cream somewhere on my journey back to my house. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Still got a little sight left. I can still see. Check the time. Time. 5:35. Fish skills. Okay. All right, I'm gonna check tomorrow with this situation here. I'm gonna check tomorrow and see if I can go live with the shorts that I have. Since I have over 50 subs, I'm sure I'll gain more subs by tomorrow on this channel, hopefully. Just to solidify it. I'm still gonna make shorts to put on this channel. That way I can go live on it. And that way I can just go live at miscellaneous places, you know. And yeah, just random stuff. It'll be pretty much random. So whoop-de-doo. Come on, Baba. You can tell that sun's about to go down because it gets real orange. You see that back over there? That's where the sun is, back around that corner. It's back around this point back over there. But all that shining on all those houses over there. Yep, I can see it. It's shining. Yeah, 32%. Still see my bobbers. Come on, fish. I'm gonna do one more recast real quick, y'all. Let's see. One more recast. Last cast, here we go. Yep, you know how I go. Last cast. Dirty 30 grows. What's up, Dirty 30? Last cast. We gonna see. We gonna see. Getting a bite. Might be getting a bite. I don't know. something's chasing them. Both of those shiners are still alive. Shiners, you got them shiners. Very shiny. We had a good day. Hey, if we didn't even catch any fish, we had a good day. It's always a good day. It's never a bad day. It's always a good day. It's not about catching fish all the time. It's about being alive, talking. Oh, he's rolling. Woo. There he is. That guy's getting home. Football game must be coming on or something. The football game is on. He's trying to get home. He ain't playing about it either. He ain't playing. I can barely see that green bobber, y'all. Oh yeah, Jason. Yeah, I go live a lot on Saturdays. I do lives all through the week. It depends. I used to do a lot of them. I used to do really long live streams. But hit that notification bell. That way you'll get notified. That way you get notified when I go live and pop back in. I'll catch you next. All right, Jason. I appreciate you coming in, Jason J. Really appreciate that. Yeah. Yeah, Jason's new. Dirty 30 Grows is new. I haven't seen. The Perch Hunter UK is new. Ace Me is new. A lot of new viewers. I love that. I love we have a lot of regulars. I love that too. But when you get totally new, you know, and they hang around and stay, that's a good feeling. You know, they're chatting with the chat. That's a good feeling. You know, if they're not in the chat chatting, they may not feel comfortable on the channel or with the content. You know, you can't please everybody. That is impossible. But hey, at least somebody's watching. Somebody's watching. Catch you on the live. Yeah, let's see. I hit notification. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll be going live tomorrow. Yeah, pop up tomorrow, Jason. Trying to see you on the. All right, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yep. That darkness is falling, y'all. So me reeling these two rods, grab my stuff and hit up this hill. This rock single-handedly almost took me out. I don't know if y'all seen that. I like this little spot. I will bring some bluegill or some cut bait next time I come. That way I can have my catfish rods out and I don't have to try to catch bait. All right, this guy's still alive. He's going back in the bucket. There you go, buddy. Fish with you tomorrow. Fish with you tomorrow. Hold up. There we go. Woo! All right, y'all. Check it out. Check it out. It's about that time. My hat got wet. We caught 2 fish. 2 nice ones. I did not know I was going to catch those fish. Did not know. Did not know. No skunk today. Caught 2 fish. Everybody watching, sub to the channel below. And that way you can see a little bit more into my life with the Pitbull 423. So that's all I can say. You know, we have over 50 subs. I'm gonna try in the morning to try to submit for the live, see if it'll let me. If not, I would have to make more shorts. I'll just post shorts. I'll go out and make shorts, and just to intentionally post them because I have 50 subscribers. You know, we can get it up towards 60. That way when I'm going live, you'll love it. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll love it. Mall shopping, going out to eat, driving around town, car accidents, incidents, discussions. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be a whole nother wave. It's gonna be vlogging. It's gonna be different. You know. You never know what you're gonna see. No judgment. You never know what you're gonna see. You can say pretty much what you want except for racial stuff. No degrading women, no degrading men. You know, we're not doing that. We're not doing nothing racial. Talk about your politics. Don't threaten anybody. Just go in there and talk. You can say your curse words. It's fine. It's fine. If you got a potty mouth, you can let it out on that channel. It's fine. I won't be doing any potty mouthing. I won't do it. You know, not on the channel. Not on the channel. But, yeah. Till next time, folks. It's the Pitbull signing out. The Pitbull is signing out. I appreciate everybody coming. It's ice cold. Yeah. Hit that notification bell. Hit the notification bell so y'all can come back. I don't want y'all to miss it. Adios.